Hello friends and welcome to yet another fascinating video of Wisdom Zone, and this is your bro. And friends, I hope you have already guessed it that today I have the sixth session on English conversation practice, and today's video is all about 35 helpful sentences, and I'm gonna give you 35 extremely helpful sentences to practice your English conversation. So it is my earnest request, please watch this video carefully till the end, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So, without wasting any more time, let's get started. So, friends, welcome back once again to the session of English conversation practice. And today's video is all about helpful sentences to practice your English conversation so that you can sound more proficient and dynamic. So, friends, let me remind all the viewers once again that I have provided the previous 5 links in the description on English conversation practice. So if you haven't checked previous 5 videos, do not wait. You can find the links in the description. You can go ahead and check. So without wasting any more time, we are going to go ahead and start today's discussion. So friends, as you see, at first I'm going to give you a brief idea about sentences because it's imperative for you to know what exactly is a sentence before I discuss some helpful sentences for your English conversation practice. So let me tell you, primarily there are 4 types of sentences we use, and as you see on your screen, first is declarative. Declarative sentences tell us something and it gives us some information. So as you see, Sam loves music. So this sentence is giving me some information. It's a positive sentence. Similarly, Sam doesn't like movies. So this is also a piece of information I'm getting, but it is a negative sentence. So declarative sentences give us information, tell us something about someone. So up next we see the second type, that is interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are used to ask direct questions. So as you see the example, do you like music? So it is used to ask questions, as simple as it is. That's the second type. Third is, as you see on your screen, that is imperative sentences. Imperative sentences give a command or instruction. So sentences express a command or give some instructions called imperative sentences. As you see the example, don't shout. So it's some sort of command. So up next we will see the last category, that is exclamative sentences. Exclamative sentences express strong emotions, surprise, an exclamation in fact. So as you see the example, oh, that is great. So up next we are going to go ahead and turn our attention towards the main discussion, where I'm going to give you 35 extremely helpful sentences for your everyday English conversation, and you can use them in different situations so that you do not face any problem. You can communicate and speak confidently. So follow the video, follow the sentences and practice and repeat the sentences, and that's the way you will be able to remember them. So as you see, the first category is English conversation sentences for informal greeting. So it's imperative to know how we can greet, especially when you are meeting someone in a very informal context, how to greet people. As you see, informal greeting, first of all you can ask how is it going. So that's the way. If someone is asking you how is it going, that the person is asking that how are you. So you can answer, as you see the second sentence, I am doing well, or I'm doing good, or you can say I'm doing great. So that's the response if someone is asking how is it going. So you can say I'm doing well, good, or great. So let's see the third one, that is how have you been. So it is slightly different than the previous one, how is it going. So how have you been means it is asking what you have been up to and how life has been for you for a certain point in time. This is asked to know that how you are since the last time you met that person or met each other. So in that context it is asked. So as you see, you can answer I have been good, or things have been good, I have been great. So you can give a short positive answer. And up next we will see the fifth one, which is totally informal. What's up? It's quite informal. I'm quite sure you're aware about it. What's up or what's up, bro? That means you're directly asking someone how that person is. So answer can be like this. As you see the sixth response, I am great. or I'm fine. So like this we can give short response. After that you see the seventh question, that is what about you. It is another way to counter question someone. If someone is asking what's up, how is it going, so you can respond and then say what about you. That means how are you. So as you see answer number 8 sentence over there, not too bad. Okay, so like this way you can give short answer, not too bad, I'm doing okay. Obviously you have to ask, if someone is asking you can say I'm great, and what about you. So as you see the last sentence, which is quite important, that is good to see you. So this is also one way of expressing an informal conversation. You can say to your friend or person whom you met after a long time, good to see you. But yeah, obviously all these sentences are for informal greetings and informal conversation. So just remember, these are for informal. So up next we are going to move to the second category, where we will see some English conversation sentences for formal greetings, which is just the opposite, and you have to be formal and you have to be careful with your sentence construction and choice of words. So as you see the first question, you might ask that how do you do. So that is totally formal, how do you do. That someone may ask you how do you do, that means the person is asking how are you. So you can answer as you see like this way, number 11, I am good or I'm great. So this next one is number 12. You can also ask how are you doing. That is also quite formal, and in some countries like the United States they ask how are you doing today. So just remember it means the same, that means how are you. So you can answer as you see the way it's mentioned. Number 13th, I'm doing great or I'm doing good, what about you. So like this way one can respond. So you can also respond like this way. So again number 14th is a very nice response. As you see, nice to meet you. You can use this in a very formal way, nice to meet you. Or you can also say, as you see, pleased to meet you. That is totally formal. Or number 16th, we have another option, that is, it's a pleasure to meet you, and it's totally formal. So last three options, as you see, nice to meet you, pleased to meet you, or number 16th is it's a pleasure to meet you. All these can be used. Up next, let's turn our attention towards the third category, where we will see some English sentences, obviously conversation sentences expressing gratitude. If you want to thank someone, you can use these sentences. As you see the first one, that's so kind of you. If someone has done something good for you, you can say that that's so kind of you. Remember it. So you can also add this, yeah, he came to my place and helped me, that's so kind of you. So like this way you can use this particular short sentence to express your gratitude. The second option we have, as you see the next one is number 18. This is another option we have, that is, I really appreciate your help. So you can also say that, so you have done so much, I really appreciate your help. Or you can use the next one, 19, that is, I owe you a great deal. It is also totally formal, and you can express your gratitude like this way, I owe you a great deal. So let me tell you one thing, all these sentences can be used in formal writing also. So here don't think that you can use it in case of English conversation. You can use them for English writing also, especially when you're writing to someone, thanking someone. You can use these sentences effectively. Up next we are going to move on and we'll see the next category, that is English conversation sentences to reply to someone's appreciation. If someone has appreciated something, so you have to also reply back. As you see, so how to reply, you are most welcome. You can say it's a pleasure, or number 22 is my pleasure. So like this way you can go ahead. So up next we are going to turn our attention towards the next category, and here we are going to see some more interesting sentences, more helpful sentences. Here we are going to see some more sentences related to good news. As you see the category English conversation sentences to give good news. Here we are going to learn some sentences related to good news and how to give good news. So as you see the first one, that is number 23, I'm delighted to inform you that. So then you can mention that I'm delighted to inform you that you have been selected, or whatever good news you want to give, you can just mention, right? So first is this one, I am delighted to inform you that. And the second one, that is 24th, which you can use to give good news, is I'm pleased to inform you that. So again after this you can mention what exactly is you want to inform. that I'm pleased to inform you that your application has been selected or you have been selected. So like this way you can give the particular news. And the next one and the last one is, you see the 25th one is, I'm glad to inform you that. So here also after that you can mention any sort of good news you want to give. I'm glad to inform you that you are promoted. So like this way you can give good news. You can speak to someone like this way, and while writing you can use all these sentences also, that I'm delighted to inform you that, or I'm pleased to inform you that, or I'm glad to inform you that. So all these sentences are applicable in case of spoken English, as well as you can use them for writing also. Up next, we are going to turn our attention towards the next category, that is English conversation sentences. And here we will see some sentences to give bad news, which is also quite difficult, and sometimes we don't get the right sentence. So let me give you some sentences you can use to give bad news. As you see, number 26, I regret to inform or tell you that. So then you can mention that I regret to inform you or tell you that. Then you can give that information that you are not selected or your application got rejected. I regret to inform you that we are terminating you. So like this way we follow it up, and just remember how to use this sentence and then convey the bad news. Next option we have is 27th is, I am very sorry to inform you that. So again, if you have some news that is really bad, then you can say that I am very sorry to inform you that you are not selected. That's the way. And the last one is, I'm afraid to inform you that you have to leave, and I'm afraid to inform you that the management has decided to terminate you. So like this way we can give some bad information, bad news, using all these sentences, and they are extremely useful because it's very difficult to find out the right sentence, isn't that, to give bad news. So we can use these sentences I have discussed. So I hope you understand. Up next, we are going to see some sentences related to apology. As you see, English conversation sentences to express apology, which is a very important aspect because we must know how to apologize and must understand how we have to apologize and construct the right sentence. So let me give you some sentences. As you see, number 29th, I'm extremely sorry. So that's the way, because I'm extremely sorry, then you can mention for the inconvenience, which is quite common. I'm extremely sorry for the inconvenience caused. So this is a very common one. Okay, so just remember this. I'm extremely sorry. Don't say I'm sorry, add extremely, okay, to make it sound more apologetic. So next option which we have is 30. As you see, please accept my sincerest apologies. This is one option we have after the previous one, that I'm extremely sorry. Please accept my sincerest apologies. The last one, 31st, is I am regretful. So it means the same, that I'm extremely sorry, I'm feeling apologetic. So we have these three options, 29, 30, 31. At last, I am going to go ahead and discuss some helpful expressions, and you can use these expressions to form helpful sentences. So let's see the first one, that is 32. As you see on your screen, don't have a clue. This is a very important one. Don't have a clue means that you don't have any information, you don't have any knowledge about something. So that means to have no knowledge about something is called to don't have a clue. So you can use it. As you see the sentence, who did it? I don't have a clue. That means I don't have any knowledge or information about it. Hope you remember. Number 33 is on your screen, which is extremely useful. Remember this expression, my bad. It is used very effectively. It means you accept that you are wrong, or something is your mistake. So as you see the sentence, let me show you. Sorry, I forgot to call you. It's my bad. Let's move on to number 34. Feel free. It is used for telling someone that they can do something if they want to. So let me show you how to use it. As you see the example, feel free to contact us in case of any emergency. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. Next one, and the last one for today, that is number 35, which you see on your screen. I can't think. So I can't think means I don't know.
Okay, so it means I don't know. As you see the example, I can't think why he didn't call. That means I don't know why he didn't call. So friends, today I gave you 35 extremely helpful sentences for your English conversation practice. Try to use them and obviously repeat, and that's going to help you to memorize and remember all the sentences. Go through the sentences and try to practice and comment below. And again, it is my request to all the viewers, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification of this type of informative video. So stay tuned for further informative videos, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to Wisdom Zone.